So as you saw the message, new ECU files has been sent from Bajaj Pune, and I will be heading towards Baggalink Karol Bagh, which is the Bajaj dealer from where I got my Dominar, and they're one of the biggest Bajaj dealers of New Delhi. About the throttle lag problems, even after the ECU has been flashed 2 times on my motorcycle, the problem, unfortunately, it's still there. It doesn't kick in so frequently as it used to before, but the problem is still there, and it mainly kicks in at around 3 to 4,000 RPM on my bike, and around the speed of 45 to 50 kilometers per hour. That's what I've kept a note of. So I will report all these to the Bajaj people tomorrow when I will be going. Today is the 7th of August, yeah, Raksha Bandhan. So today being the 7th of August, and quite possibly they are closed, and on Mondays Karol Bagh is closed. So tomorrow I will be heading there by 10:30, 11. Now I thank my friend who actually sent this particular message to me, because I didn't have any option to get this. So he just sent me this message over WhatsApp, which you saw on the screen. Another friend of mine, he actually got it done on his Dominar from the same center, and he said that it's a positive outcome, and as you saw in the message, so it's positive feedback for, after this ECU flash. So on my bike it will be the 3rd time. I really hope that the problem gets resolved this time once and for all, and let's see. I will keep you guys updated, and in case you are facing the same problem on your Dominar, in that case you can just simply write into Bajaj, or you can maybe show this particular video, or just take a screenshot of that message that I received from my friend, and then show it to the Bajaj guys, or send it via email, whatever, in person you want to show it, do it that way, and it should get resolved. With that, and with a high hope, I will be heading towards Bajaj, and let's see, the problem should get resolved now. Also, I would like to address this particular question which I've been asked quite many times actually, as to whether you should, like some of you are actually unable to decide whether you should go in for a Himalayan or a Bajaj Dominar, especially who have been following my channel, because I changed from a Himalayan to Dominar. Now the thing is that Himalayan itself, in itself, it's a very good motorcycle. I love that motorcycle. Now why did I change to the Dominar is because, when I had the Himalayan, understanding the fact that it's a machine, so problems may happen, problems will happen, absolutely okay with that. But when you, as a customer, when you approach towards the company of which you are using the product, so you expect some sort of technical know-how that company will already have, the technical knowledge, the technical support, in this case the laborers should have the knowledge, the technician should have the knowledge. But then again, when when I had the Himalayan, when I visited the different service centers from time to time, most of them had very least number of information as to what exactly is what. Like for example, at one of the service centers of Royal Enfield, when the fuse blew out when I took my bike there, so they actually said, they had no idea that it's 30 ampere fuse. The master fuse is of 30 ampere. So they asked question to me, oh, so it's the 30 ampere fuse. So I was zapped. You being from the company, you don't know this answer. As a customer, I'm educating you. Wow. That's one thing. Then someone said me, sir, आप इसमें 15 का 2 लगा लीजिए. मतलब, what it translates is, if we can't give you 30 ampere fuse, then please put in 50 ampere fuse, 250 ampere fuse, so that it makes 30. I don't know from where he got this particular logic from. This is common sense. You don't even need technical know-how for this. I don't know. So eventually I had to take a decision, and I moved on. So the summary of this is, Himalayan is not a bad bike at all. Himalayan is possibly the most comfortable bike, most comfortable Indian made bike I have ever ridden. Because when I did the Delhi-Kolkata trip, it was a 3000 kilometers trip, like both sides included. And never ever I felt that I have done a 3000 kilometers trip. It was that comfortable. So that point, and it's a brilliant off-roader. It can, it glides over the potholes and everything. The Indian roads are off-road by default, so these roads are like piece of cake for the Himalayan. And when I am riding the Dominar on the same roads these days, trust me, I feel the difference. Like Himalayan was there suspension wise, Dominar is somewhere here. So there are positive points, and Himalayan is a very good bike, and it could have been a lot better if Royal Enfield would have listened to their customers. And if Royal Enfield would have maybe showed some progress on their customer approach, the approach towards solving problems. But unfortunately I do not see any changes. After me, there are many other people I know who sold their Himalayans and moved to other brands, and they are happy now. So coming back to the point that whether you should go in for a Dominar or a Himalayan, I leave the choice on you. Because both are very good bike. Yeah, the Dominar has the advantages of ABS, and trust me, ABS is saving my life every single day, every single moment. And the monsoon being in at the moment, the roads are wet, full of potholes and everything. So on the Indian roads we have stupids everywhere in terms of pedestrians, and we have animals, dogs, stray dogs, cows, whatnot. They keep on, we share the roads, so it's a peaceful coexistence that we have. But when you are riding a motorcycle on a wet road and suddenly something comes in front of you, whether be that a human being or whether it's like an animal, so you have to, your body and your mind will actually tell you to apply the brakes, like panic braking situation as we call it. So for non-ABS bikes, like when I had the Himalayan, what I used to do is I used to apply manual ABS, as we call it, in a joking way. Now that I have the ABS on both the wheels on the Dominar, I feel a lot more safe. Somewhere, I have that peace of mind that yes, ABS is there as a safety net. Now coming to the point of ABS, a lot of you think that if I have ABS I can do triple digit speeds and ABS is there to save my ass. Absolutely wrong. ABS is just a safety net. If you think that you will be doing triple digit speeds and the moment I brake ABS will save my life, absolutely no, it won't. I'll link a video which is made by Bosch, and watch that video, and that will actually give you the better idea as to how ABS works in real world. The slipper clutch also is a very useful function when it comes to city traffic, because it's very easy when you are downshifting. You have again that peace of mind that yes, my rear wheel will not lock up in case of a non-slipper clutch motorcycle. So these things, particularly on the Indian roads, are very helpful, and I thank Bajaj for doing, incorporating these features at this price on this bike. Very good job there. The engine is very nice, and people keep on asking me the mileage. Now this question actually pisses me off, because see, mileage actually would depend upon how you handle your vehicle. Doesn't matter it's a motorcycle or a car, everything is the same. So if you're harsh on the throttle, your mileage will go down. If you're gentle and nice and easy on the throttle, your mileage will be optimum. I'm not saying that you will get a 70 or 80 kilometers per hour out of the Dominar, but at least a 25, 30-ish easily one can get. And on the highways it will obviously be more, because you're not clutching and declutching like you do in the city traffic. Some of you asked me that I am of this height, whether I can ride this bike for long distance and all. Now the bike is, the Dominar is at 182 kilograms. So if you're standstill, like if the bike is standstill, the ignition is off and you have to move the bike, let's say in the parking lot you're moving the bike from point A to point B. So at that time you will feel the weight, because it's heavy at 182 kgs. But once the bike is on the move, trust me, the weight just absolutely vanishes. And it happens with all the bikes. Like when I once rode the Harley Davidson Fat Bob, which is a 1600cc vehicle. I don't even remember the weight. I was actually shit scared about riding that motorcycle, because even I am 5'7", I mean the bike was humongous, I mean, in front of me, the Fat Bob. I'm sure you guys have seen the Fat Bob. If not, I have posted the picture on the screen. So I had, I mean, hell loads of scare in my mind that what if I fall on this bike, whether I can ride this bike or not, it's too heavy. But when I started rolling from neutral, and when eventually I picked up speed and all, the weight just vanished. It's a piece of cake. I enjoy it and I would love to ride the bike again anytime. So even if you are like if you're not too tall or anything like that, don't worry about that. It's all in the mind. A matter of practice it is. I mean, it all happens. I mean, even when I rode the Multistrada, so I had the same fear in my mind. When the guy told me that would you like to ride the Multistrada, I was actually hell scared. Can I? I mean, I've never ridden in my life that big a bike. So, but I did. I had no training, nothing. He just showed me that it's a keyless entry. This is how he set the bike in the touring mode, and bam, I went off. So that's about it. Enough of Gyan, global Gyan, enough of knowledge sharing and all. But trust me, these are all facts. And if you found these helpful, that's good. And if you have any further questions, do ask me. I mean, whatever is in my knowledge bank, I will share it with you. If not, I will gather the information and then I will share with you. You can also ask me personal questions, but don't go too personal. On that note, I sign off. Take care, ride safe, ride hard. Bye-bye.